Hello guys, this is Bruno. I've got a wooden project to do. Someone asked me to do something for Mother's Day, so I thought it would be a good idea to show you how to do something for a CNC. So let's start. Just gonna create a new file. Already did some previous work, so that's why it says 400 by 200 and 18mm thick. So I'm happy with this material. So otherwise, if you want to change, you can change to anything really. You want the thickness, the material, the size. You have to be aware of the size of the project, obviously, because you don't want to put a piece of material or wood on a machine and think and guessing it's going to be big enough. Never think that way. Just make sure, measure and see the thickness as well, especially. So this red dot in the middle, that's where the CNC is going to start, but I don't quite like, my preference is always in this corner because I could set the CNC much better than just in the middle, because if the project is quite big you have to stretch all the way to the middle of the table of the CNC, and yeah, don't like doing that. So we press OK when we're happy with the size of the project. I previously worked on the project a little bit off camera, so this is what this person did wanted to do for Mother's Day. So yeah, he did want the writing and the hearts added to it, so you can just take it from yeah, from Google, whatever, and you just work your magic on it. I'm gonna be doing a video how to do things like that soon in yeah, in this kind of stuff, how you could add the stuff to be even a bit more personalized than just getting something from the internet and just splash in here and get it done. So, but that's going to be in a different video. So yeah, so now we selected this with that black. You just click it, it goes a bit pinkish kind of thing. You come here, select the toolpaths, and here, because we're going to do a VBit all the way around here, so we're gonna want to go down 1.9, almost 2 millimeters. Select the bits which are going to be using. It's going to be a VBit 60mm 1.25. So I selected that. It's going to tell me it's going to be 2 passes. This here is saying all side the line, which will be all sides around here. I don't want that, so I want to be on the line. So it's on the line. So that one here is all sorted. So I come down here and press calculate. And if you want to have a look, if you're happy with 1.9, if it's deep enough, you just have a look. You just press a preview visible toolpath. That's how you're gonna look like with the VBit. That's why you've got that slightly color on it, and you can zoom it in, zoom it out, like so. Yeah, see, all here, all there. So I'm quite happy with it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back. So to close and select it again. It's done here. So cut in depth, we're gonna go, because it's 18mm thick, so I'm gonna go 18.3, because the reason why I'm going 3, I could go 1, but the thing is with plywood is not 18mm through all the way through the plywood. Some areas going to be a bit thicker than the others, so I'll go 8.3 should be enough. Even if it cuts through the wasteboard, that's what it's for anyway, because in the past I did a bit less just to save the wasteboard, and I wound up with the project looking like a mess because it didn't cut all the way through, and to cut it afterwards is just it's not ideal. And here we're going to select a tool, so I'm going to go for 2.5 millimeter because those bits here, they're quite small and tight, so if you go a thicker bit, you're just going to be cutting, it's not going to be looking like that at all. It's going to be, you're going to be cutting bigger round bits, and it's not going to be looking like it's supposed to. This one here, very important as well. So you don't want to cut on a line, because if you cut in the line, you're going to cut on top where you already did the VBit, so you're going to just basically deleted that VBit off, and it's going to be too sharp, you know. So I'm going to cut outside the line, so it's going to go slightly over here and not there, because here is the VBit and also there. But if I cut this outside bit, it doesn't really matter because that's the outside of the project. I'm going to select tabs. This here, the tabs, you can select the length and the thickness of the tab. I've got those set as that. I'm happy with it, because if you leave too thicker or too bigger tabs, is more to cut it out after. So I'm happy with those. Just gonna press editing tabs. As you see, the machine automatically added tabs, but you just have to be aware those bits here are going to become loose, that one as well, that one as well, and that one. So if you don't put tabs here, this bit, when it cuts all the way through, is going to become loose. It's going to hit the machine, and you'll probably going to ruin your project, because if it hits the machine and the end breaks, that's it, it's game over. You have to start all over again, and you don't want to do that, trust me. So you just add a few tabs here in a straight, never do tabs, well, if you can avoid, don't do it around here, because it's going to be a lot more sanding to do. So over there in just small tight corners, don't do it, because it's going to be a lot of work. And I put two tabs, one either side, because if you only put one, when it cuts all the way through this side or that side, whichever the side the tab is going to be, it's going to be flapping around, and once again it could hit the machine, so it's better be safe than sorry. And we go back to the thing, we closed it, just come down here, and it's going to be don't forget to have a look at this, because the smaller bits, 2.5 mil to cut 18.3 thick material, is going to take 15 passes to cut it through, but it shouldn't be too long, because it's pretty quick. The machine is pretty quick, so you could have a coffee or a cup of tea when the machine's doing that. And you just press calculate. It's telling me I'm going to cut all the way through the material, but it's fine with me, because that's what we want anyway. That's why we added tabs and stuff. So we press OK, and yeah, and it's all here. So just press view visible toolpath, and that's what it's going to look when it's done. It's going to be looking like this. See, if you notice, the red bit is only on the sides of the lettering and the heart shape, because we cut it in the outside of the line. So if we zoom it in, we'll still be able to see like a little V-shaped bit around here, and not over there, but that one doesn't really matter, so we only care about this one. So which we still see the V shape, which is ideal and good, because it will look a bit smarter and more finished. So this is done. So what do you do next is you close it, and you come here and you go save. Just gonna save this. So we're gonna you're gonna need to select one or the other first. What I normally do, I just select that one first, which is the profile bit. That's the one that's gonna do the VBit. That's the VBit. So I'm gonna select that, save toolpath, and I'm gonna select one a new folder. Just gonna come here, just do a new folder, and new folder, and you could put the name, whatever name you want. Gonna just make that one mom sign, so that's fine. Click on it, open it up, and you just put it, I could just put it mom sign VBit, because that means is a VBit, and I know which one is first, because normally you do first the VBit and then do the do the other the cut, the end mill one, because as soon as you cut it, the whole material, the material is going to be flapping around, so it's not going to be any good doing the VBit. So save, and after just select that one and select that one, because if you do leave them selected, the VBit and the end mill is going to go through exactly the same spot as the VBit's going, so you don't want to do that either. So you do that, you just select, and you just put it, you could put it on sign, and put it end mill, and there's a 2.5 millimeters. So that way, when I open the program, when I go into the machine, I don't need to open every individual project to see which end mill or which bit do I need for the machine, because that way, as soon as I see that here, I know it's an end mill and it's a 2.5 millimeters. So I just go straight ahead and then just save a lot of time. And that's it. You just saved it. And what do? Just come here, save it again, and you could just put any name you want. Just gonna put it on. Okay, Joey. I'm just putting it. Save. That's it. So that one is saved already. And if I go to my documents, is there. So I could add it. I could put that into the menu of the machine, and the machine will get that done.